I am here, I am here. Charmander first, you were indeed first. Mama Deadhead, hello. I just saw Mama Deadhead, your video pop up, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to watch it. I'm going live. Azad, hello. Roger, hello. Taco Man, hello. Progs as well. So many people. Nice to see all of you guys. Sasha, salty twat. Love the name still. You did not match me in war, in the last war. Wow, we must have missed each other then. I got over 100k points, so I did a reasonable amount of wars. Oh, do you mean cross-region war? I guess it's a bit of a lottery in cross-region war. What do I think about Faction Assault? I think Faction Assault is really good. It's a really good implementation to the game. I'm gonna be honest. There is a downside to it. I have made a video about what I think is a downside to it. My faction, I don't know. I facepalmed pretty hard when I came on and saw that they did tier 2. What's even worse is they're thinking of doing the next one as being tier 3, and I'm just like, guys, please, just only tier 5. And they want to work their way up to it. So I'm actually contemplating joining a new faction here on Henry, just because I want to be doing tier 5. I literally want to be doing tier 5. Ah, you're in New World Order. You came first in Cross Region War, correct? I believe you guys came first. I won't believe what you got. If it's what I think, I'm gonna be upset. But happy for you, but upset that I'm completely jealous. But what did you get? What did you get? Tell me. Break it to me. Everyone's getting something. I don't know. I think I'm jealous. I think I am. I think I am actually jealous. Everyone getting free stuff. Renee, thank you very much for the subscription. Thank you. Oh, you got Glenn. Okay, okay, that's pretty nice. Not so amazing. I kind of wanted him mainly for the 0 energy roadmap, so I could just use him over and over and over again. It's not too bad. I definitely, if I got a character, that is definitely the character I would want. On Salty, I'm gonna guess you got the promo character. So you either got Teresa or you got who was it? Jeremiah was the last one. I think so, anyway. Jeremiah, there we go. It was Jeremiah. He's pretty good. He's pretty good, especially once Ascended. He's got like what? I think it's a debuff, correct? We can actually look at him. That's the best thing about the Ascendance. You can actually just look at the characters quite easily. Where is he? There he is. 6-star. He's got minus 70% defense for 3 enemies for 2 turns. That is actually really strong. I really like that. Hello, Athena. Hello, hello, hello. You've pulled 2 Glens and Negan. Well, you are just lucky. You're just lucky. What do I think about Zeke? 6-star. Guardian is nice, but he's mainly there for his Guardian. I think eventually there will be better Guardians, because I guess every 6-star that comes will be a Guardian too. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Every 6-star that comes will have Guardian too. That's just an assumption. Yeah, 1 to 2 years for Tara, indeed. That's pretty much what my video. I did a video earlier today, and I broke the news. It wasn't very good. It wasn't very good when I worked that out. I was just like, oh my god. This is my 4th live stream. Me too. It's my 4th live stream too. Should I send yellow 6-star Negan or red 6-star Mirabelle? I'd probably say Mirabelle, unless you've already got Carl. Damage characters are much more, I don't know, much more useful as a 6-star. Tanky characters, you can just ignore them, really, at the moment. Happy to join the stream. Recently pulled a watch and a GPS from Lucille. Oh, that's not too bad. I've mainly just had 4-star items on one region, and I got Red Romanov. Have you seen the? I'll try and put I'll try and do a roadmap now. Have you seen the animation update, guys? I'm not sure if any of you guys have seen this. This is really nice, even though it doesn't really mean much. My game's lagging for some reason. It doesn't mean much. I'll have to put him in my drop team. Let's put Romanov in here, just to show you the animation change of Romanov. We'll put another lead in here. We'll just put her in. It doesn't really matter. This should be pretty easy. Now watch Romanov's animation when he hits a walker. You see the fire go up. Like just, it's a nice sexy flame. I don't remember it being like that. Like the flame on the afterwards. I don't know. This looks nice. Keep up with the good videos. Thank you very much, Taka, man. Thank you very much. But also, it's all about what you've already got. Especially if you're limiting your ascendances. If you're limiting your ascendants to, say, like a couple of characters, or until you're happy with the characters you're going to ascend, you should try and build it around your weapons and try and build it around the characters you've already got. If you're just going to go all out and ascend everything you've got, then I mean, that's up to you. But you don't have to worry too much. What stage do you farm for weapons? I always farm 16-1. And the reason I farm 16-1 is because that's where the drops no longer get any higher in terms of the amount of bags you can have dropped. What that means is very hard to determine. There is no better stage to get you know, weapon drops from. Ah, it's on Firebow Yumiko. Cool. Yeah, it looks nice. It's actually a pretty nice animation. I mean, considering this is a mobile phone game, I think that's a pretty nice animation. By the way, look, I recently pulled Ivanova from Prestige. What do you think of her? I haven't actually seen too much of her. She was like premium only for a very long time. It's hard to say. It looks like you're shooting nuclear arrows. It looks nice on the Red Romanov with the little hand, the little spray can. It looks pretty cool there. On this guy, I mean, it's cool. I'm gonna try and let's see if I can get a line of enemies. See if these guys are gonna line up. No, they're not gonna be nice. They're not gonna be nice for me. How's my week? My week's been okay. I can't complain. Hope everybody's week's good. Nothing spectacular has really happened this week for me. In The Walking Dead, at least. Except the TV show. Lots of tears were shed over the TV show. I'm not going to do too many spoilers for that. I mean, no doubt people don't know the stories and stuff, but yeah. Sad times, sad times. I have found using bronze or silver tokens on 23.8 works well for Lilith. Yeah, I have heard stories of people getting lucky with Liliths on the high stages. So, I mean, if you want to farm Liliths, I haven't really got that many, if I'm honest. You think she'll be pretty decent. Also, why do your tickets not look like tickets? Yeah, I don't know. The icon is just, like, wrecked. I think it's because I play on Nox. I think that's what the issue is. There was once I had a bug where when you got supply depot tokens, it used to pop up and just be like half the screen. I don't even know what was going on. The asset for tickets is corrupt in iOS. Well, so it just doesn't even pop up. Just no image. Well, I know that Ivanova was she the first decapitate character, wasn't she? She caused a lot of people to get upset. Even though I don't think decapitate is as powerful as people thought it was. Because there was already neutralize, which already countered revives. But hey. So I have tickets on my iPhone. Don't know what the problem is then. I don't know what happened there, Superpan. Your message just got deleted instantly. She was the first to decapitate 500% to enemies, 911 attack stat and max. Not bad, not bad. It's all about the speed, I guess, especially in a 5-star world. It would be all about speed. I might have prestige pools on this region, and I'm gonna do my prestige pools during streams because, I mean, they are nice. They are nice. She also totally looks like the chick from Overwatch. Well, the game Overwatch. I thought she. I mean, that's like all robots and stuff, isn't it? What is my favourite character to use? Probably right now my 6-star Shiva. Like in basically anything. She's really fun in raids for sure. Like I came up against a fully tier 3 maxed out 6-star team. It had 2 Tyrese, 1 Abe, it had Mirabelle Leeds, and it had Command Sadiq. All of them had impair weapons on defense, and Mirabelle had stun on defense, and I managed to take out that team with one 6-star in my team. Just because Shiva's so strong, if I stun somebody, I can command her to use her rush, and then she's going to kill 1 and confuse 2. She's so powerful. Maxed out Shiva. I mean, the difference between a maxed out tier 3 Shiva and a maxed out like tier 4 Shiva isn't that much, I don't think. It's only going to be like 100 stat, which isn't that big a deal. Like 6 stars when they first start tier 1, like level 1, tier 1 are like 1400 damage already. They're already ridiculous. No worries, Taco Man, no worries. I'm going to be streaming for a couple of hours, so if you get the chance to pop on, I'll be around. There we go, rewards, rewards. I do have 1 weapon on this region, but I don't think it's anything special. I think it's just a HP increase. I think I was actually, I'm not sure what I was going for here. It might be a HP increase. Just trying to make a couple more weapons for this new event, or this new like side of the game, faction assault. You need a lot of weapons for every single trait basically, and that's what you've also got to do. I mean, I have looked into it a little bit. I haven't actually done faction assault yet, but basically you've got to try and make your as many teams as possible. What's your strongest in trait? Mine is red. Well, right now it's probably green. It's probably green. Just my green attack team. Not just because I have a really nice team. Like, if I can actually get to it, there we go. A couple of them are in a scavenge mission at the moment, but I have really good weapons. I have stun on attack for the lead. I have stun on attack for Ezekiel, and I have AP down on Command Morgan, and then on Shiva I also have stun on attack. So I've got 3 stun on attack. It's really, really nice, and I think stun on attack is probably the strongest tier 3 upgrade, just in terms of on an attack team you control a lot with that. You can control how the fight goes a lot. And if you've got Shiva, you have specialist skill Cutthroat, which basically gives you an extra 30 damage attacking anybody who you have stunned. So it's really, really nice. But I used to have a ranged team on this region. That was okay-ish. Something like this. And then I went to a melee team on defense, which was something like this. Actually, I think it might have been this with Zeke. So I think it was that. Let's put Zeke in there. And then now I have, instead of Dwight, I have Shiva normally now. But I'm just being patient on the 6 stars, mainly because I want to form a team out of characters I actually like, not just because they're available. But they are taking quite a bit of time to get the 5 stars ascendable to 6 stars, in my opinion. You pulled green Command Morgan and yellow Clem. May not be Carl, but yeah, yeah, indeed, yeah. It's not Carl, but 30-30, it's not too bad. I mean, she's not going to be as tanky just on base stats, but her... I mean, you're probably better off going for another character. One of the best things about Carl isn't just that he's got a 40% on his lead skill. It is also because he has massive base stats. He becomes really, really hard to kill. His rush is okay. It's like I think it's what, heals 3 for quite a lot of let me just have a look. I think it's heal 3, right? Yeah, up to 3 teammates regain 50% max HP, which isn't amazing. His rush doesn't do much damage, but his stats are pretty high. Like he's very all-round. It says he's a medic, but I mean, I guess that's just due to his rush. I mean, he's going to get a lot of HP, a lot of defense. Any advice on weapon for 6-star Zeke? I mean, you can upgrade 6-star Zeke weapons in sort of like in waves. Like you can go for something like this weapon first, and that will allow you to get crits a lot more often. And this doesn't cost anything to upgrade. You know, these are tier 1 upgrades. If you check, I made a video about how to take down walkers, how to best take down walkers. And one of the most important things about that video is just the weapons. You know, being able to get, this is 54 crit on the item when the HP is above 60%. So, I don't know. And then you can just basically aim for higher ones as you go. I think it's a tier, is it tier 3 Slayer gives 35%. So yeah, I think Survival Road Zeke and his rush is so good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is. I still have him in my teams, of course. I don't have him in my leads. It's just he gives everything. He gives a bit of damage, a bit of defense, and a bit of HP. It's really nice. You need alpenstock. Of all the things you need 1 alpenstock. You need impair. I mean, these weapons are so hard to come by, I'm going to be honest. I mean, well, I'll look at my weapons now. I'd say majority of them, like I've got 1, this Sandy's pistol, Conrad's pistol here, and this Cal's weapon just here. Have all got tier 3 like trait crits. Other than that, I think I've got 2 stun on defense, 3 stun on attack, and 1 absolute defense, and 1 AP down. And that's in like a year. You know, it is hard. It is really hard. The percentages are just really, really low. You have to grind really hard. Who should I go for? 6-star Mirabelle, Zeke, or Ty? Well, yeah, if it really depends who you've got already, but Mirabelle just adds so much to 5 stars. Like, I've got Mirabelle plus 5 stars on my second region, and I'm taking down like full 6-star teams. If you've got a well-balanced lineup, you know, it can be a bit slow, but they've got 40% more HP. If you have someone who can buff in there as well, like if you have got an SR Zeke, even though it is right, I mean, I'm running SR Zeke with my Mirabelle lead. The second he pops off, and I have a command as well, so I can make him go turn 2, just to make everyone a bit more defensive, just to give everyone HP buffs, like HP over time. You know, you can build basic teams until you get like you're happy, or I mean, eventually I guess you would want to ascend Ty, or you'd want to go for the character in the museum, which would be Dwight, who seems pretty reasonable for a 6-star. He's not too bad. Like nearly 2,000 damage. I like that he's got 76 AP, so he's a bit faster than Ty, you know. But the great things about ascending Ty and Mirabelle, sorry, and Carl is basically they are leaders. You know, that's the thing. Cheers, mama, cheers. What do you need to get Zeke? I have 80k markers. What do I need to buy gear wise? 80k markers. Is that... Oh, you mean actually from Survival Roads? Like these markers? Well, you can get him for, I think, 160k on extreme sale. And you need, see this item here, the multi-tool knife, you need 7 of these. I mean, yeah, I mean, it took me a while, and I was stupid. I actually took the revive first. I got really lured in by the fact that I could get a revive. I didn't really realize how good Ezekiel was, and then I had to grind really hard to get him. So yeah. How good is Andrea Larger World? She used to be like the meta for a very long time. I did see a post somewhere, I think it was on one of my videos, where someone said they like grinded really hard and they got like 3 Andreas and they were really happy and stuff, and then 6 stars got released, and then basically Andreas do scavenge missions for him now. So because Andreas got really low HP. I think I have got a reasonably leveled one here. I'm not sure, doesn't look like it. That's not in the team. Come on. There we go. So Andrea's HP, and look, her defense is barely going to be 700 maxed out. Her HP is okay, but she's just going to get like, she's going to get melted. So unless she's behind Mirabelle, and even then, the best thing about Andrea is the fact that her rush will go off every other turn on defense. But if you've got Mirabelle as a lead, that's just not going to happen. So rest in pieces. Yeah, it is kind of nice. That's the only upside I think to 6 stars so far that I can see in terms of like what we don't see is I'm not seeing like Andreas a lot, and I'm not seeing Priya as much. You've got 6 5 stars in 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean, getting the 5 stars doesn't seem too hard now, but getting them up levels is like, I mean, that's some work right there. Food is an issue, at least for me. Okay, I'm going to do 2 stages on this, and I'm going to switch to my other region. And I've got 2 weapons on my other region. I have actually gone for another 2 stun guns. I don't know what I'm playing at, guys. I don't know what I'm playing at. Just all out. I don't care. Should be able to auto this, even with this mistake team. You got Mirabelle from Prestige. I'm not sure if I should say congratulations or unlucky, because you can get some incredible characters from it. I mean, I guess it is one of the few characters that can become a 6 star, so it's not too bad. And if you already had Mirabelle, that's the only downside. Oh, I should have saved... I'll try and save Romanov's Flame for like a... What are your hopes for 6 star Gator? I know what he's not going to be. He's not going to be a shield. No matter how much Mama Deadhead hopes it's going to be a shield, he's not going to be a shield. Yeah, exactly, Mama, exactly. It takes so long now. I mean, I use XP missions, but then, again, their rushes aren't going to be leveled. It is difficult. There needs to be some sort of rebalance on the food income. Okay, let's see. Let's watch the flame. Oh, flames. Such flames. I mean, the only problem, if he was a shield, everyone would have him. That's the only problem. I mean, the real thing is, have you guys actually tried to get him from Ascendance? Because what if they bring him in and then just remove him from Ascendance like a month later? Gator has specialist skill ability. You know, Gator in the house. Turn 1 already has max AP and can rush. And he also gets it on defense, so he can rush before your team can attack. Surprise Gator attack. Yeah, these are some legit rushes, legitimate. We'll do one more here, and then we'll skip over to the other region. Let's see. I've got. Oh, there we go. I've got a drop lead. Douche, 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 douche. I'm hoping they're going to actually release one of these talked about 5 to 6 stars soon. I mean, some of these characters were leaked legitimately like 2.5, 3 months ago now. You know, September. And they're nowhere to be seen. Yeah, exactly. That's my thoughts. If you don't have Gator and he becomes really good, I mean, you're gonna be mad. Oh, someone asked about David. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. David's the guy who is a 5-star version of Negan, correct? 5-star version of Negan. I mean, the downside is he is going to be... He's a 5-star. So... I mean, he could become ascendable. All these characters could become ascendable. You know? He's got evasion, right? Yeah. I mean, the thing with evasion, if you've got low defense and low HP, well, not so much HP, but if you've got low defense, you're gonna get torn apart. Because evasion does bring it down, but you know, Gatorade. Okay, so I'm gonna skip to my other region. So close to 115 on both. I need those kits and tapes pretty bad. Okay, I'll let the game sort of update. Always lags at the beginning. There'll be an offer very soon pop up. And then I'll claim a couple of weapons. Let's see the weapons, yeah. So I'm pretty sure they're both going for stun gun. I'm pretty sure. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Prestige Michonne becomes ascendable. Nobody has her, yeah. I mean, I have her still, but I didn't get the thing to, like, I don't know, rank her up on the right region. I was just like, I don't even care. I'm not getting to Prestige 14 or whatever it is, so... I mean, even if she does become ascendable, it would still take me another like 5 years to get her to maxed out tier 4, so it doesn't even matter anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the right one first. And like I said, there is stun guns. They are stun guns. They are both stun guns. They're not gonna be not stun guns. They are stun guns. That's how we're playing it. Hopefully we get a crit. We get a crit. We get a crit. Fist pumps, firm handshakes everywhere. Missed the stun on claws. Okay, let's see what the first one is. Let's see what the first one is. Oh, I actually thought for a little moment. Oh, but we get a crit. We do get a crit. I'll probably have to reset that weapon. Oh, okay, next one. Come on, let's get a crit. Let's get a crit. Another crit! Firm handshakes everywhere, boys and girls! Is it a stun though? Is it a stun? Yes! Come on! Oh my god! Oh my god! How lucky have I been? What in the world? How lucky? Do you know? Do you want to know what's really messed up about this? Do you want to know what's really messed up about this? Oh my god! Man, my hands are shaking. They're shaking. Oh my lord! We had 2 crits and we get a stun gun. Unbelievable. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Holy moly. Yes, we'll rename. Okay, here's why this is unbelievable, guys. Here's why this is unbelievable. You want to see why this is unbelievable? I still can't believe it. What is going on? What has just happened? What has just happened? This is why this is unbelievable. is because I now have 4 stun guns. Stun gun. Oh my god. Stun gun. Another stun gun. Another stun gun. 4 stun guns. What is that? 4 stun guns. If I get that 5th stun gun, woo, that would be crazy. That's not what I've got to aim for though, right? I've got to have that 5th stun gun and just have an entire red team. So I'm really sorry, man. I really am sorry, guys. But I haven't got much else. I've got 4 stun guns and 1 stun on attack. That's it. I haven't got any impairs, any absolute defense. I haven't got any of that. You realise what kind of defense it can be disgusting. I know for sure it will be disgusting. Let's just take this for a run. I'm not going to take it in this team though. Discard. I mean, the problem is I need someone who's a debuff for reds. Oh no, I can't. We'll remove. This is my attack team at the moment, and it's got debuff, it's got buff, and it's got damage. But we're gonna just take this team out just to give it a test run. Should be a few stuns. Okay. So let's try and stun this guy. So we stun on attack. And we'll just auto-attack that guy. Will I get any stuns? Only 1. See, it isn't as great as you think it is. Okay, we get some more. %, excited. 1%, sorry. Oh man. I just need better characters. Like, some of you will probably be seeing my red team and thinking that is the worst red team I've ever seen. And I would 100% agree with you. However, these guys do become ascendable. And their ascended character is pretty nice. He has neutralize, he has a pretty big hit. I think it's 600% damage hit. You know? He becomes a pretty nice ascended 6-star. He was leaked, like I say, 2 months ago. I've just been sitting here waiting. I haven't got him maxed out, but I've been sitting here waiting. Man, I've got 4 stun guns. Trip lead 4 Mirabelles. Now you'd have Mirabelle lead. You want to have that HP as well. You want to have the HP. You know, what I could do maybe... What I could do is ascend another Mirabelle. I could ascend another Mirabelle, like in the meantime. Because I've got another Mirabelle somewhere. Where is she? She's quite low level though. Do I have another one? So I could ascend another Mirabelle. That would be pretty dangerous, right? Having 2 Mirabelles. I mean, the perfect lineup would be having that Terra or Tara lead, you know? But I guess I've got to wait a couple of years for that one. Yeah, once these characters eventually get to 6-star, it won't be too bad. It will be pretty nice, but damn. Stun guns for days. Stun guns for days. I just need that 5th stun gun. Salty, it's all good, man. It's all good. Like I said, I haven't got much else. I've got 4 stun guns now. 1 stun on attack. Nothing else. But that is crazy. That is crazy. I don't know what to say. That is insane. That is insane. But I am out of gear. Look at this. I am out of items. I've got 11 tapes, 0 polishing kits. I need to get to level 115 real quick. And as you can see in the top left-hand corner, I am nowhere near it. I am nowhere near. I could use Donnie. Now, I mean, I could get a couple of decent characters from the 5-star wheel at the end of the month. You never know. Like, if I got the 5-star Rick, he's pretty good, right? the Pain Split Rick. So there are potential characters that I can get that are going to buff my team quite heavily. Jake Bowen. Well, good luck, my man. Make sure you open them on stream. That's the way to go. It seems that's the way to go. Give me Rosa. Indeed, like Rosa. I mean, I had to work pretty hard for her. A lot of ascends. It was my very last ascend to get her. Where is she? It was my very last ascend to get her. And you know what's funny? I get Rosa on my very last like strong ascend, and then like I think it was like 2 weeks later, my brother just gets him for 5-star tokens after the update, and I was just like, ah, fine. He didn't even try for Rosa. I mean, he went for Rosa twice. He got Lee Shield, and then he got Sadiq Revive, and he just gets her for 5-star tokens. Crazy. Okay, we're gonna do some roadmap grind here, and I've got some pools. I think I've got 2 prestige pools on each region, but I have to finish this roadmap on both regions. I finished it on the other, but I just need to finish it here. I'm still blown away. I love getting these weapons. Ascended Rosita got Timothy. Timothy's actually pretty decent. I think, like, if you guys are struggling at all on your attack teams, try to utilize a command with your 6-star. If you've got a 6-star that does a lot of damage, try and have a command in there that can make them do their rush a turn early. So basically they can either kill 3 people, like with Mirabelle, a turn early, which can be very useful, or say you've got a Shiva, you can kill 1 and confuse 2 a turn early, which is very, very useful. It's a real shame that I have my guys in a scavenge mission right now. I'd be able to show you my attack team on my other region, which is really, really nice. You haven't got all the items for the double attack rifle or Dwight. I think that the level up and the roadmap that is up right now are the last chances to be able to get the barbed wire for Dwight. Unless they add more, this is the last chance that you're going to get that stuff. So make sure you hit those goals if you need to. I don't need to, fortunately. But if you need to hit those... Oops, I just kicked something. If you need to hit those milestones, make sure you do. You don't have a 6-star, still waiting for that Alpenstock. Yeah, I actually leveled my strong Glenn, who's going to become a 6-star event at some point. And I got him to maxed out tier 3. And apparently I don't have any worn journals. I was just like, what? Has it been that long since we've had like that, you know, a walkie map? I'm pretty sure it's not been that long. Yeah, Shiva, I'd say if you're wondering which 6-star to go for, it's all about damage, basically. Just go for someone who's going to do insane damage. Like, Mama, you have Shiva, right? You have 2 Shivas. Do you use command with Shiva? She's like ultra strong with command. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna give another chance of getting the stuff for the weapon, unfortunately. How do you live stream? You can live stream off your phone with the YouTube app, I'm pretty sure. But I live stream from my PC. It's a bit more complicated from the PC, I think. Yeah, Red Fox, you're going to be really lucky if they add more for the gun. But if you haven't got the gun already, like, chances are you're probably not going to get. Same with the boxes. If you haven't got a box with the stun gun in, you're probably not going to get one. Like, I haven't got one. I've sort of like given up. Like, yeah, it's not going to happen. I can't believe so many new 6-stars are paywall tunes. It's annoying. I don't want to spend. I mean, I don't mind that there's premium characters. You know, they've got to make you want to spend money. It's just, I am kind of frustrated that they're not bringing out characters like they said they would from old characters. I'll check the list of characters on the Ascendance wheel in just a second. We've got a 3-star. Okay, let's just check the Ascendant stuff. Legendaries. So as you can see, like Negan, he was Premier. Alpha was Premier. Governor was Premier. Yvette was Premier. Dwight is the event character. So the last 4 characters have been Premier tunes. Whereas before they were like alternating pretty decently. Like you see, before it's like I'll just say it from Sadiq from left to right and then go down so you can easily see it. So like Sadiq was current tune, and then you had Vincent and Jeremiah being Premier, and then you had Shane current tune, Herschel and Sandy were Premier. Then you had Barker current tune, Wyatt Premier, Yumiko, Abraham, Mirabel current tune, Victor Premier. I mean, it seemed to alternate fairly decently, but I don't know. We haven't had one for like a month now. Will you use the new Dwight? Why do I see message retracted every now and again when someone types something? It's really weird. I might use it on this region, but if I want to go for that stun gun team, I'm not sure. He has got an interesting rush. I'm not sure if the rush, I mean, it's not enough damage that it's going to be able to kill a 6-star. I mean, he's an option, that's for sure. He is nice. He typed out embarrassing secrets and took it back. So yeah, if you haven't completed this, make sure you complete it soon. As you can see in the background, you do get barbed wire, these collection items in the background. I think those collection items here and the collection items in this are the last chances of getting barbed wire. So if you don't have enough to get Dwight currently, you need to get these. Because I'm pretty sure that's it. After this, it's gone. And then you're basically not going to be able to get that Dwight. I mean, you may not want him. You may not be okay with not getting him. I did sneeze just a minute ago. Hopefully you didn't hear it. I did take my finger off the button. Because I use push to talk, if you guys haven't realised. I have to press a button for you to hear my mic, and that's why you can sometimes hear my mouse click like this. Because I'm actually just pressing my button to talk. It's a side button on the side of my mouse. Sometimes you hear it in my recorded videos as well. It's all good. It's all good, man. A bit of comedy is always good, especially at the moment. I mean, when I worked out that it would take potentially 2 to 3 years to get this 6-star character, I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. Unhappy face, because I really liked the character. I wanted her to be a leader of my team. I wanted her to, you know, lead my team into the new world. It's not. It don't look like it's gonna happen. Gonna go for double attack on 6-star Dwight crossbow. According to the devs, his AR can conceivably go off 4 times with it. That's interesting. That's interesting. But wouldn't it be? I mean, how would it go off twice? Would it be like the first part of it would be a double hit? So if it killed somebody, then he'd potentially do a double hit on someone else. I mean, that sounds really interesting. What does it have it on it as default? It's got trait damage, right? Is it trait damage? The barbed wire, the only barbed wire you can get is going to be from the roadmap that's on right now and the level up that's on right now. But if you only have 700, then I wouldn't worry because you can only get 100 from the level up. I mean, I'd still try and hit the bottom goal just in case they add a little bit more. You never know, but I mean, they could add a roadmap right at the end that has a bit for weapon parts and a bit for the Dwight, just for people who just missed out. They've done that in previous events, especially on long events. They've done that. But I mean, it's really risky. I'm going to say it's really risky to just not hit milestones. That's why I hit milestones when I can. Unless I have enough already, it's really risky. So if I go to my milestones or the museum collection now, I think we get another 400 from the roadmap that's currently going. So I only need 400 more. And the gun, I mean, they didn't give you too many opportunities to slack, I'm going to be honest. I think I pretty much hit every single roadmap and I did every single milestone needed to get, and I probably only had like 75 extras on each one. They didn't give you much room for error, so hopefully they add this because the weapon is pretty nice. I mean, I've come up against Tyrese with it and it's kind of stupid. It's basically like he's rushing on an auto attack, especially against 5 stars. Against 6 stars, not so much, but it's still very, very strong. But according to them, his AR is considered 2 regular attacks. Yeah, so it can trigger the double attack weapon trait. Yeah, indeed it can. I didn't realize it could do the double attack trait, but I knew it could do the splash damage. So if you had splash damage on here, effectively he could do an adjacent attack rush. But I think the splash damage would be... I'm not sure what splash damage... I haven't got anyone with splash. Actually, I have. I've got Barker. Let me just read what it says on Barker's. Where is he? When attacking, a better chance to attack all enemies adjacent to the target with 80% attack. Now, does that 80% attack mean the attack damage dealt or the attack damage of the character? So 80% of your attack. Because if it's 80% of your attack, it's not as great as 80% of the attack damage dealt. Splash damage is crit 3 red. Are you sure you can't get it? Splash damage is caca. It depends. Like, if it worked on a rush, it is unique to reds. Okay, then. Never mind. Never mind. If it is unique to reds, then I'm just being a dreamer. I think we've got some pulls here. Oh, I've got to do the Negan. I've got the Negan roadmap. I think I've only got 2 stages to do. 3. And I have got enough energy. So I do these, and then I've got enough for a pull, and I'm going to do my prestige pulls here as well. And I think I've got enough for 2 prestige pulls. Stop saying caca, now it's fun. Do you know, every time you write that, I just think of the Brazilian football player who was really good. Played for AC Milan. That's all I can think of. He's really, you know, splash damage is attacking midfielder from Brazil. I was like, oh, okay, really? If splash damage was we dealt was like legendary SR, then I'd be into it. Yeah, true. That the characters in SR are just ridiculous, though. I mean, it is like legendary SR. It's exactly the same. It's just their base damage is so high. When I use Barker on the first few stages of like SR, it's so fun. Especially when you come up against walkers, you know, you attack one walker, splash, and just everything dies. You're working so hard for that first milestone and level up. I got really lucky because this region, I didn't have the gold missions unlocked to do prestige, and I had to do those gold missions. Then they unlocked like 4 days ago. Then I put like a bunch of characters in there. I managed to get like 140k. So I was pretty lucky with that, I think. Okay, let's go. Footy for gangsters like me. Oh, sorry, Jason. Hey, I didn't mean to ignore your comment. Why not just get 5-star Tara and ascend her? You watched my last video. I mean, that would be fine too, but the item that you need to get 5-star Tara or Terra or however you want to pronounce the name is in the same bag. It's the only way to get it is in that bag. You need less of them. You need 4, but currently she's not ascendable. You cannot ascend that Tara into 6-star. So they are the same character. Like, you look at the rush, you look at how everything is, they are the same character. One is obviously the ascended version of the other, but you cannot ascend the 5-star in the Ascension Tower. You have to get it through the bags. You cannot get the 6-star any other way at the moment. I hope they add it. I mean, I don't know. I'm shrugging a bit, but I don't know. Is that the governor that will be ascendable because I have him? Yes, this is the governor that will be ascendable. The one on the top left. The museum description says she is ascendable. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll check that. I'll check that right now. Hey, look. What you think of this team? Trip lead, limited edition revived Jesus, 6-star Tyrese, Green Command, Heath, and Mirabelle. Is that an attack team or a defense team? And what Mirabelle is that? 5 or 6-star? Okay, let's have a little look at the museum. Because if it says that, gain earrings from the Faction Assault Tier 5 bag and redeem for the Faction Assault exclusive Ascendable Epic Fighter Tara. So she is ascendable, but she isn't ascendable. Like, she isn't ascendable. She isn't here. So maybe they just forgot to add her. I don't know. But not just that. Even if they did forget to add her and she is available, it isn't going to change much. It isn't going to change much. Because if you click the eye here and then go to where to find, the only place you can get is Negan Tier 5. You can only get Negan Tier 5 in the bags, and that's the gold ones. You need less of them, 4, but you still need it from these bags. So it's still the same sort of lottery. You just need less of them. That's all. It's the leader skill. Her leader skill is good. Although, I didn't realise actually how good her rush is. Her rush is actually pretty nice. She fully heals 3 people and you get 45 crit. I mean, I knew the 45 crit part. I was like, oh, that's quite nice. But the fully heal 3 people was like, oh, okay. And the main reason I just have her in a team is just, at the moment she's in my defense team just because I've got a drop lead up for my faction. That's the only reason I got her. Like right now, I wouldn't take this team normally, but walkers don't have huge HP. I mean, it is actually kind of risky me taking this team. But what can you do? Rosa's just decent. I mean, she's the best drop lead there is. Cries. She's crying because she doesn't have Rosa. And I know them feels. I haven't got Rosa on my other region. It's hard, man. It's a hard life. Especially as like my gear's running out to even get characters maxed out so I can even attempt to Ascension. Nothing wrong with how Rosa looks. Maxed out Rosa looks sick. She's got like dead animals attached to her like braids and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Oh, you've got some weapon tokens from Gather Glen. Okay. That's very cool. So after this, I'm going to have a pull of Lucille. At least, I think I've got only one, though. I kind of like Rose's look. It's different. And a maxed out version, I mean. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to do Lucille token pull. And I kind of hope, of course, for a character. But this is my region where I've been really lucky and then really unlucky. In that I got Red Romanov off the start. And then I got... who did I get? I got 4 4-star gear. It's like the way I blocked out of my memory. I can't even remember what I got. It is like the most horrendous stuff that I got. So I'm gonna do my Lucille pull and then I'll do my 2 prestige. So again, if I get Glenn, I'll be really happy if I get a character that's cool. But any high level gear would be really nice, especially the gear that is really hard to come by, like, you know, this gear basically, the starting gear that you've seen. I'm not sure which one I need for Mirabelle. I think it's not this one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It might be the magazine bandolier. I'm not sure. But anything decent. Just no 4-star gear, please. Come on. Oh my god! For like 5 in a row. 5 in a row. How am I getting 5 4-star gear in a row? I've been dealt that horrible hand so many times. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll just show you the extent of it. It's just like horrible. It's like I cry every time. Every time. Where is he? Where is he? He's really nice. I like him. I got that and I was like, yes, awesome. And then just shields and oh, please, please. Mama, don't start. Gotta have luck everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 prestige. What do I want here? What do I want here? I want something nice. If I get a 5-star, I just want something nice, something that will surprise me. I mean, a Conrad, even though he's not that useful, it'd just be nice and surprising, you know? Let's go. Let's get something nice. Let's go. Okay, that's a... No, nothing nice. 2 crit leads. These are actually pretty decent crit leads if you need crit leads. One's for strong, and one's for all melee, but that isn't what you want. That isn't what you want. Teresa, I don't know. I mean, she's okay, but she gets melted pretty. From what I've seen, unless she's behind like Carl, she'll just fall apart. So that didn't go too well. That didn't go too well at all. Let's start this scavenge mission, and I'll go across to my other region and do my pulls there. I think I have to do one more. Okay, too high. I have to do one more roadmap there, and then since you got lucky, might be able to open that by the end. See, I'm done here. I'm done here. Yeah, I saw that just as I was going, like, it was 10 minutes before my stream, and I saw that, Mama, and I was like, ah, oh, I'm not going to be able to watch that. So I'll probably watch that after mine. This is a nice idea, it's useful. 60k. Come on, Shiva, get maxed. Get maxed. Ah, close. Close. Give me them points. Where am I in the points? 145th place. See, I mean, someone's going ham. 1.4 million. What's the reward? What's the total reward? Okay, it's the revive honest double SMG Rosita. I mean, I didn't even check top rewards. That just shows you. I mean, there's just no chance. I mean, that's not too bad actually. If this was alert, I'd love this, but it's not. It's not. I'll probably aim to be top 500. Probably not gonna go for top 100s. Okay, let's max out Shiva. Let's max out Shiva because I will forget. Have I got the food? I probably don't have the food. I don't have the food. Brilliant. Okay, let me sell some items. That'll probably be enough, right? So I'll max out Shiva on this tier. That should be her max, right? It is 80. So what do I need to get her to next tier? A lot of stuff that I don't have. That's really nice to see. That's nice to see. But I can actually show you my attack team here now, actually. I can actually show you my attack team here now, actually. Yeah, that was English that I just spoke. That I just speakened. Okay, let me show you my attack team. And in terms of just how fun it is, it's really nice. Unless I come up against a really strong Mirabelle team. Okay, there we go. But I got a lot of stuns, which aren't going off. Don't worry, it's all good. I just find this team so much fun. I haven't really ever used command before. I don't know how many of you guys have used command before. Why did I attack that character? Why? I didn't even mean to do that. What the hell just happened? Okay. So I'll auto the rest. Let me see what people are saying. Nobody ever talks about her. She's a hard-hitting tune. Who are we talking about? I want that Rosita. Rosita is pretty nice. Now, you see, the thing I saw about Rosita, I think she's the first one in the 5-star world, right? Let's check. Yeah, she is. The thing about Rosita is because she has 56 AP, she's not superhuman, like super good on defense, should I say. However, with this, you know, faction assault 6-star, she could have potentially be going off every other turn, and 80% attack down on 3 characters is really strong. Every other turn. If you're coming up against 6-stars, they're doing 80% less damage. I mean, that turns them into basically 4 stars nearly. She's got a really nice rush. It's kind of like Davy. Davy's like the melee version. Similar, not as strong I don't think. It's minus 60% attack. But his doesn't tear down and it lasts a little bit longer. His is 56 AP too, but I mean, I was originally going to have him in a team on defense. But then I think I got Javier and I was very happy with that guy. Baby Shiva would be pretty fun. Just why not? Like you say, just add a little bit of cuteness to the game. Damn. Okay, so I'll show you what roadmap I farm a lot. I have got enough energy for it. Okay, I need to replace that character. We'll go for Rosa. Let's replace Romanov and put in Dwight. Give me the crit weapons. There we go. So this is one I do. 16-1 is where the bags stop increasing in terms of your drop. people pulling for 3-star Shiva. You could just have an event like that. See, that's what people haven't really thought about is. I mean, well, the only thing about Shiva is I'm pretty sure she was like a fully grown tiger in the zoo. She wasn't like a baby tiger in the zoo, so that's the only difference. But it's a shame they don't add other animals, you know? Even though I don't think there were that many other animals in the story. Especially not animals that are like formidable. It is actually kind of strange. Don't you guys think it's really strange? There's a severe lack of like dogs in The Walking Dead. Like, I mean, theoretically they could have all been eaten. Theoretically. But it's a severe lack of dogs. And normally dogs like are okay to be cool with humans. Maybe that's how they get baited in. They think, oh, it's a human. You know, they'll look after me and then obviously get eaten. They ate some dogs in the show. Oh yeah, they did. What was that? That was recently. But I am actually mainly talking about like friendly dogs. not the bad guys, not the bad dogs. I'm talking about dogs that are like on the side of the good guys. You know, part of the team. Like, wouldn't Daryl just be so much better if he had like some sort of hound next to him? Tabitha the goat. What's that from? What is that from Mother Deadhead? What is that? I know exactly what that is, but what is that from? Oh, Tabitha, yeah. Oh, the guy that helped Morgan. Oh, again, I clicked something. Yeah, Morgan's backstory. I remember now. Oh my god, wouldn't that be amazing? Rick's original horse. I mean, I would just be happy with them if they like spread the characters a little bit. Like, we get a lot of the same character repeated quite a lot, so I mean, that's a little downside, I guess. Like, we've already had like multiple of the same character in 6-star, haven't we? Or at least potentially we're going to have that with the double governor. Baby Shiva. I think the only downside is, like I said, she was always a fully grown tiger, so that might be the only thing. But it's a bit of fun. For sure. Okay, one more stage and then I can do some pulls. One more stage. Let's go for a double drop lead just for the sake of it. I'll save that Rosa. Same for Dale, no 5-star Dale, yeah indeed. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, didn't they recently make a couple of new 5-stars? Like, they recently made... Well, when I say recently, I just mean like in the last, say, 3 to 6 months. They made Major Gavin a 5-star. There is a 5-star Axel in Survival Roads, but we can't get him. I think he's 5-star. He's either 5-star or 4-star. The Revive. He's pretty annoying. I'm not sure if there's any others. Lockdown, what has stopped Scopely in the past? To do what? I don't know. I don't know. They just release the same characters a lot. Like, there's a lot of Negans. I mean, I know these guys are... I don't know. The main characters, I guess you could say. But it's nice to have a mix. True, Mama Deadhead, but think about it this way. Think about it this way. Lee, Clementine, they're not in the comics either. So there is always potential. There's always that small chance that we get like AMC characters come into the game. Always a small chance. And I would say if they brought in like Daryl, Merle, you know, like all these characters, it could be really, that'd be really cool. Yeah, they have the rights to the Telltale games, but potentially they could bring in the AMC characters. They just have to strike a deal. That's how it goes. The Telltale games are in the comic universe, so that's why they're in it. Are they though? I think the way they went with the Telltale games, it was much smarter in terms of just trying to tell a completely side story rather than tell the main story. It would have been better if they did it that way. I guess it would have had less to go, because I would say, do you guys think it's safe to say that 99% of people who watch The Walking Dead on TV have never read the comic? So it wouldn't even matter if you made a completely new storyline, like with completely different characters. It wouldn't make any difference as long as you based it around what happened. You know, sort of like Fear the Walking Dead. If you did it like that, I don't think people would care too much. I just don't like Fear the Walking Dead because I'm not really a big fan of the like the majority of the actors in it. Lee and Clem are set in the comic universe, and Lee and Clem have previously met both Glenn Herschel and Walking Dead TG Season 1. Yeah, I know they looped them in. Like, they also have a Michonne side DLC, or like a side game for Michonne for the Telltale games. Okay, have we got 2 pulls? No, we don't. Did I complete the roadmap? I did. So I don't have 2 pulls on this region in Prestige. I only have 1. But that means I could potentially have 2 next week. We have 1 Lucille token pull. I've got much luckier in this region. I have also got a 5-star here. I got Negan. So hopefully we just get the top end gear, like GPS Canteen and the Hockey Mask. That's what I want, Hockey Mask. GPS Canteen. Hockey Mask, GPS Canteen, or one of the other 5-star characters. Let's go, let's go. Okay, it's not the top end gear, but at least it's 5-star gear. At least it's decent-ish gear. At least it's not 4-star gear. That's the most important bit. At least it's not 4-star gear. We dodged a bullet. We dodged a bullet. Okay, we've got 1 more pull. We're gonna do Prestige. We're gonna do Prestige. Hopefully, anything will be good. Any 5-star. Let's go. I thought for a second. I might be able to do some Ascends, but it might only be 3 to 4 stars. It might only be 3 to 4 stars. Let's do this 3 first. Okay, trainer. I'm gonna save the greens. I don't really care what I get here. I think they're all non-rare characters. Yeah, all goods. Kelly, pull on Pete like Mama Deadhead did. It's too late. It's too late. It's all good. It's all good. I don't think I can actually get a 5-star. I don't think I can. Who would I do if I did? Someone who hasn't really got high rush. There we go. I'm pretty sure I don't have very many 4-stars. Yeah, all of them are really high. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, potentially 5, potentially 6. Yeah, I'll have to save these for the end of the month. Use your Jeremiah luck. Jeremiah luck. I mean, if it was a better Premier character, I might pull. I might do one pull, you know. But it's a 5-star, you know. There's not much point. I might have some gear. I do have some gear. Ooh. Ooh, the bait. The bait. What place am I in here? Okay. It's the same region I was in before that I looked. Let's jump across. For your end of the month pool. Yeah, I mean, if I get a nice red character like that Rick with the damage split or whatever it's called, I'll be pretty happy with that, if I'm honest. Okay, where am I in the level up here? Okay, I look safe for top 500 in both regions. You went against Jeremiah and Raid. I mean, basically, I'm going to be honest, all of these 6-stars so far are really good offensive characters on Raid. Not many of them are good defensive characters. The best defensive characters are going to be like Carl, and it's mainly because of his leads, and again, Mirabelle, mainly because of leads. I've come up against a full 6-star team, maxed out tier 3, all of them had 10 out of 10 rush, and I decimated it with 1 6-star on attack. Just because you can control their rushes so easily, because they're all so slow. I mean, Jeremiah, for instance, he can get a second turn command rush. Okay? And then third turn, you can do a third turn command rush on Mirabelle. So you're going to decimate multiple characters because of that. You know, I'd say 99% of characters in the game are much more useful on attack than they are on defense. There are very few characters that are really, really useful on defense, even 5-stars. Except characters that would go off like every other turn, where it was all about their rush being so fast. Like your Andrea lead with a very fast weapon, she just pop off every other turn. Same can be said with Priya. Priya would just do her confuse every other turn. And hit 3, confuse, 3, confuse, 3, confuse. I've got a lot more here. Give me a 5-star trainer. Nope. Nope. Let's go for Ascendance. Well, this doesn't look too good, does it, boys and girls? Don't seem to have too much in the way of availables. Is that a super chat? Is that how a super chat looks? Tesla Gaming with $2 donation. Thank you very much. I have no idea what just happened.
Feels good.
There we go.
Sounds good.
Feels good. Sounds good. That is indeed a super chat. Thank you very much. $2. That is appreciated. Tesla Gaming. Seriously, thanks. I've no idea how the super chat stuff works. Is that a super chat or is that a sponsorship? It doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me. It's super chat. Okay, it's super chat. Thank you so much. That's sick. Super chat indeed, smiley face. And Mama Deadhead's got a wrench next to her name because she's a mechanic in real life and she works on cars. And if you write to YouTube and tell them that you're a mechanic, you can get a spanner next to your name. No, it's because she's a mod, and when you're a mod in someone's channel, you get a spanner next to your name, and yeah, and your name's Blue. I'm not sure what I can do. Should I go for Rosita? You see, I sold that pretty well. You know, it's all about how you say it. It isn't about so much what you say, it's about how you say it. Let's see if I've got enough characters. I might have enough. 1, 2,
Feels good.
3. What the hell?
Sounds good.
It is how it works. Tesla Gamer, again, $2 with the super chat. What the hell? There we go. You can see the pop up on screen. It is actually working. Tesla Gaming donated $2 through super chat. Seriously, thank you so much. Salutes! Salutes all around. Firm handshakes. Thank you so much. I think that's it. I think I can do 1 Ascent. We've got 1 Ascent. So anytime someone does a super chat, you will get a pop up on screen, and I'm pretty sure the donation pop up will come up as well. That is amazing. You're the first person to contribute financially towards the lockdown channel. Thank you so much. So what do we want? I'm not sure what we can get from this. I'm really not sure we can get this. Gordon Ramsay in The Walking Dead. Gordon Ramsay in The Walking Dead. Come on. Come on. What would his rush be called? I'm surprised. Thanks, chef, at how bad you are. Something like that, yeah? Four-star Oliver is from Ascendance. He's from Ascendance. Let's hit Ascend. Let's see what we can get. I think there's... Wait, let me see what other characters I got. Sorry, I didn't mean to back out, but... I mean, do I want to go for Yellow? Do I want to go for Gator? Do I want to go for Gator? Let me see if I've got... I'm going to find the details on what characters I can get. 1 sec. I've got screenshots of them. Where are they? There we go. Okay. So the red characters I can get, the alert characters I can get are... There's an Abraham, which has a line damage attack, collateral damage. Donnie, who I already have. Glenn, safety behind bars, who I already have. Heath, who is Mama Dead's head's favourite character in the game, is Heath. 100% the favourite character. Joshua, who is the revive, but I think I already have him on this region. Lopez. These are all quite high AR characters. Magna, who I already have on this region. Rocky, Timothy, I think I've already... Actually, I don't think I have Timothy on this region. It might be worth trying to go for Timothy. I'm not sure. And the yellow characters, I can get Ben, but none of these are ascendable except potentially Gator. I got Joshua already, who's pretty nice. There are some other decent characters in here. So what do you guys think? Alert or fast? Alert or fast? They both got bad... Well, my alert character's got a bad rush. They both got bad rushes. But my alert character... I mean, they're actually both decent leads. They're not great, but they're not bad, you know? You'll put me in timeout. I thought you liked Heath. Sorry. Sorry about that. Go for that Annie. I think I've got Annie already as well. Ben is fast. Yep, Ben is fast. So it looks like fast. Anybody else? Fast alert, fast alert. And make Gator ascendable. He is going to be ascendable. He is ascendable. They've already said he's going to be ascendable. Again, Tesla, what is going on?
Feels good. Sounds good.
It's not, sometimes it just doesn't pop up. What's going on? There it is, there it is. Seriously. Tesla, it's like the boss. Okay, we'll go for yellows. We'll go for yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we want Gator, right? This is probably the first time these words have ever been said. We want to get Gator. I'm not sure. I don't know about it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's Joshua again. It's Joshua again. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I have seen his 6-star. He is pretty decent, but he's not spectacular. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this. What do you guys think about this? If I just make a team quickly. Have to keep my eyes out. Where are you, Joshua? Like, these are 3 6-stars that are going to be 6-stars, either now or in the future. I don't think I've got any other melee characters who are going to be 6-stars. But I mean, I've got the second Joshua. Where is he? He's way down because he's going to be level 0. Get past all these Benedicts. Let's lock him because I'll mess it up. I mean, I'm getting a reasonable attack team in terms of just like damage. But I'm not sure. If I come up against a cult team, I'll get kind of melted, I think. I have to wait. I have to wait out. You see, I'm not going to ascend a character too early until I'm really sure. I kind of just needed to ascend a character before because I really needed to have one 6-star, especially if I could potentially have a leader. And that's why I went for Mirabelle. Not because I think she's super spectacular. She's okay. She is pretty nice. But it was mainly because I kind of needed to have a 6-star to be like, you know, to be viable in war. And I was fine in war with 1 6-star on attack. Like, this team was fine. I was beating every team I had to come up against, except like the ridiculously strong teams. You should 6-star Barker and achieve a 4 Zeke. Barker's lead skill. Yeah, that is true, actually. But the thing is, the thing I think about that team is, I'm not sure what else I can do with that team. I don't know what other characters I can build around that. Let's just save changes here. So, like, I'll edit this team to do what you said. So we'll have Barker in there, and we'll have. Where is he? He's not huge high level. So this. No. There. So this will be like the main part of that team, you say, yeah? Now, in terms of building around this team, it'll be quite difficult because Barker's lead is fast. So I'd have to have fast characters. I mean, I could take Eugene, but I kind of need a healer, and I'd kind of need some buffs. So I'd have to take Zeke. I don't really have anyone who's fast who has buffs. And I mean, the thing about his leader skill is it doesn't make 6 stars strong. You know, his leader skill does not make 5 stars strong. Sorry, it makes them do more crit and it makes them go off faster, but they're gonna still have the same HP. They're gonna still have the same defense, and that means they're gonna get hit really hard by 6 stars. That's why I went with Mirabelle. I just saved this. That's why I went with Mirabelle, just because her lead, she gives 40% HP to all these characters. So if I do a raid right now, you'll see what sort of stats they have. Like, it's pretty decent, you know? Like 2,000 HP nearly on all of these characters, except Ezekiel, because he doesn't get the HP buff from the lead. And Mirabelle herself, the leader, nearly has, you know, nearly 3k, over 2.5k. So like one shot. That's the only downside of taking a melee character, especially a strong character, because Mirabelle's just wreck. How many 5 stars do you have? I don't know, maybe about 60. I'm not really counted, but I've done a lot of Ascends. Like, since 5 stars were, you know, attainable from Ascension, I've done a lot. I've never really counted though. Won't bother hitting the rewards. We can have a little look. So what's that? 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 43, 44, and then in the ones that aren't in teams, another 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 48, 49, 50. So I got about 95. But a lot of these guys, like, I've got from Ascension and just, like, you know, grinding hard. So I wouldn't say I don't think I've got many of these off pulls from, like, Premiere, for instance. I got him from Premiere when he was first released. I got him from Premiere when I went for Conrad. I think that's pretty much it. I think I got K as well from Premiere. Why do people stop writing for large amounts of time? It's kind of like traffic. It's kind of like traffic. You wish you had Carl. I can ascend military focus A, but I don't have enough extra 5 stars. I run range without 5-star blue governor. I know, right? I mean, he's so strong. He's even worth taking when he hasn't been leveled up at all. He's that strong. But you never know. Again, I have said this before. You never know. This guy could be like so good when it comes to being ascended to a 6-star. And that's why I always say, if you haven't got doubles of a character, don't ascend. Like, let me see if there's a character that I don't have a double of. Like this guy. Morgan, sorry, don't use as fodder. Morgan can potentially be, you know, a really good 6-star. So if you don't like Morgan and you use him in Ascension as fodder, then yeah.
Feels good.
Whoa, again,
Sounds
Tesla Gaming.
good.
Lockdown, are you a Transformers fan? It's funny, I used the name before the Transformers thing, but then I really liked the Lockdown song. Have you ever seen the Lockdown song? If you if you check YouTube for Lockdown Transformers like theme song, I really like that theme song. There's no lyrics. I just really like that song. That's why I picked the name, I'm going to be honest. When I started playing the game, I was listening to that song a lot. But damn, another super chat. Thanks a lot. I maxed out Shield Michonne this morning. Man, I mean, I would, but the thing is, I don't have absolute defense, and I don't have Carl. So my brother has Carl, and he has Michonne, and he has absolute defense. He's loving it. No, I didn't get the 4 weapons box. You can't get the parts anymore either from the looks of things, so I'm never gonna get. I didn't have that many points. I think I had like 9,000, but then I think they added 2 rewards in milestones. No, I don't have any absolute defense. But I have Michonne. It's kind of like it's kind of hard to deal with. It's kind of hard to deal with. I swear, Tiger Z, you are on a thin thread, my man. Ban is close. Ban is close. Tacker man, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. You can't get these anymore from farming. You can't get these at all, can you? I mean, there's no way to get them. I'm pretty sure there's no way. And it's a shame. I didn't realise that it was only 3 weeks. I think the majority of people didn't realise it's only 3 weeks. Man's not hot. Yeah. I know all the lyrics to that song. So. My faction is about to do faction assault. Gotta wait 50 minutes to do it. We are doing. Don't do it. Don't do tier 1. Tier 1's gonna be so easy. Raging Dead Fox. Tier 1's so easy. You would not believe. I've got 2 regions, and one of my factions did tier 2, and they did it while I was asleep, and they did it in like 45 minutes with like 12 people. It's so easy. Yeah, you are in good behavior, Mama. You are. You got me an iTunes. Well, I'm going to have to wait quite a few years to get it then, because I'm not 43 for quite a while, I'm going to be honest. Ashley. The sarcasm is real. I mean, he doesn't do any damage either, does he? Does he do any damage? I think it's just a rush, and it's just like everyone bleeds. Yeah. Oh my. And it's 100 and... Is it 106 or 110? I'm not lying. I'm not lying. My next birthday... Well, my next birthday. My birthday is this month. It's actually very soon. It's on the 28th of November. Wait, what is the 28th of November? So it's in just under 2 weeks. Nearly all my friends all have girls and send, why don't you got a girl yet? And I said, man's not hot. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. I sound like I'm in my 20s or early 30s. Man, see? I'm in my 20s. Boom. I guess every Englishman just sounds like, you know, refined to Americans. And refined men have to be old, right? They have to be in the 40s. Well, make sure you attack Red Fox, because that isn't going to last very long. Young equals old sooner or later. 100%. 100%. That is some wise words. But I can be honest. When I hit the milestones, you know, when you hit those age milestones, you don't really feel old. You know? If you were an apple, I'd pick you. Wow. Wow. Yeah, with that sort of sarcasm, Ashley has to be English. There's very little chance. I said it's very small chance that Ashley's not English. Just gonna put it out there. This is a big yes. Here's a burn for big people. I know 5 fat people and you're 3 of them. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, a lot of these ones, I've heard, you know, 5 years ago when I was 13, guys, because I was 13 5 years ago. Definitely. Are you using YouTube gaming lock down to stream? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I stream off my PC, and I am using something called OBS, which is called Open Broadcast Software. It can be pretty difficult to set up, but once you've got it going, it's golden. It's golden. What else have we got to do? I think I'm done on the roadmaps. I'm done on the roadmaps that I want to do. 5 days to unlock. Just over a day to unlock. All done. All done. What do you guys think about the Negan token pools or the Lucille pools? I don't really think we've got enough. I mean, I've done maybe 6. I've done 6, and I think we're on this is week 4 or week 5. I don't know. I like the events where, like, I've said this before, but do you guys remember the Gateway event? Oh my god, I really liked the Gateway event. Sure, it was hard work, but I did like 50 pulls. I did like 40, 50 pulls in that. It was, even if I didn't get anything good, at least I got a lot of stuff that was bad. Rather than like, right now, if I don't get anything good, I'm not getting much that's not good, you know? I might actually have my weapon ready on the other region. I don't think I was going for anything spectacular, maybe just 30% HP. Yeah, Negan pulls, like the Negan pulls aren't great. Right, it's 2 hours. I'm not sure what my let me see what my prestige are. So complete armory with 1 hour, so I have to wait another 1.5 hours. So yeah. We're playing the pickup line game. I'm not sure. I don't think that's a good idea. I've had some terrible ones already. Some really bad ones. I think I've done everything here as well. Does anybody ever like check these roadmaps like 10 times? Even though you know you've done everything and you've checked it like 20 times, you just in case I forgot to do that one stage. Just in case. I do that so much. Let's do some world maps. Don't think I can actually get weapons anymore. Let me do one without a drop lead to see if weapons actually drop. Is that a pickup line? I don't know about that. Oh damn! I'm a deadhead. That is... Whoo! I'm pretty hot. I'm hot under the collar right now. Whoo! That one got me good. That one got me good. Let me just turn on my fan, boys and girls. Woo! It's getting hot in here. That was pretty good, actually. That was pretty good. Taco Man, thank you. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Oh my god, they're gonna... Here's the waves. Here's the waves. If your uncle Jack helped you off a horse. Yeah, I just... No words. No words, Scorpion. Thank you very much, though. Appreciate it. That isn't a pickup line. That definitely is not a pickup line. And if it was, I don't think it would ever work, gonna be honest. Active revive. Who said that? I wonder if we will get an active skill that revives a toon. That is actually a... I mean, that would be fairly useful. I mean, the downside that I found, I don't know about you guys. I didn't actually see if I got any weapons. I don't think I did. I don't know about you guys. Okay, I haven't got enough food. If you check Ascendance and you go to 6 stars, when you check a character, every single 6 star has an active skill, yeah? Now on defense, that basically nerfs your 6 star character because their rush isn't going to go off as much as it was before. I mean, their rush isn't going to go off as much anyway because they are all quite slow. None of them are 56. All of them are above. So it's always going to take them 3 turns. But the active skill makes it so it takes them 4 turns every time. And that's if they got weapon and lead. So it's really difficult. You're my second favourite Road to Survival YouTuber. First is JMac. I have seen a couple of JMac's videos. Is he the Aussie guy? His videos are pretty cool. Yeah, these pickup lines are pretty bad. I mean, I'd say 90% of them so far, except Mama Deadheads, would get you a slap in the face. Pretty much. It's not good. None of these are working, guys. Man's not hot. Man. It was funny. The funniest thing about that was I think a lot of people didn't realize it was satire initially. Like a lot of people thought he was being like that was real, but yeah. Lockdown is better than sliced bread. Well, I guess that's a pretty good compliment. Thank you. Being compared to groceries, I'm moving up in the world. I lose at most things. At least I have pickup lines. Too bad I married. I mean, if that one came off the top of your head with the LNM, that was pretty cool. Oh wow, you sound better than sliced bread, and then you just you say I'm holding you back. I'm not sure about the validity of these pickup lines, guys. Get in the van. So where are you from, Super Iron? It'd be kind of interesting to know where this song, like how far, you know, this song has reached. I know it's not big in America, but you know, it's got nearly 50 million views on YouTube for basically what is a joke. That is pretty amazing. Middlesbrough, okay. Up north. Up north. Scorpion, if you told me that, pickup line, police. Exactly. Exactly. Taco man. Not bad. Not bad. Looking a dress. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I think I'll be able to boss it a little bit. Heels would be a problem, however. Heels might be a little bit of a problem. Free Wi-Fi might lure you in. Oh my. So like, that's the thing. You see, that's the thing you're gonna have to teach your kids in the future. It isn't things like candy, you know, sweets in the van to lure kids and steal kids away. It's like technology, you know. Oh guys, seriously, I'm not even joking. There's a Charmander in my van. And you can get him on Pokemon Go, but it's only really short distance that you can see him. This is what you've got to teach your kids in the future, that, you know, this ain't real. What's my name? My name is Lockdown. My roster, you want to see my roster? I'll slowly scroll. But my real name is Lewis. But nobody calls me Lewis. Except in a professional circumstance, i.e. work or authorities. People call me Herb in real life. H-E-R-B, and that's my second name. And believe it or not, now this is where it's gonna wreck you. My third name is Merlin. My mum and dad, I think I'm 90% sure were like hippies. I'm gonna be honest. Everyone was a hippie in the 80s, but unfortunately I was born in the 80s, so 70s and 80s, it's not good. Oh damn, did I just give away part of my age? Oh no, man's gave away part of his age. We're down to 3 stars now, we're down to 3 stars. I'm not sure. I probably got more 5 stars on this region. I would probably assume I have anyway. Oh yeah, Super Iron. I remember that. They didn't so much as set up a tower. They just went with what the hotspots are, and they went with the hotspots, and they went to those hotspots and yeah, they robbed them. That was pretty rough. Do I want to hear the story behind your real name? Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm eating some mini cheddars while I read your story. Let's go. Taco Man. So when I was born, my name, Sarah Ann Margaret Shorts. I got adopted and it became Sarah Margaret Shorts Little. So from short to little. Okay. So I am really sorry. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at you. But it's just because of the way you wrote from short to little. That's the only bit I'm laughing at. That's not it. Oh no. Oh no. See, I didn't think it was that bad. It was just the way you wrote it. It was like from short to little. Then I got married. Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell me it's like from little to, I don't know, to large. Oh my god, it's not. It's not. Oh no, please. What is it? Oh my, oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my god. I was like, from little to huge. Nah, I don't know. I mean, who's going to be called Huge is their surname? That is actually that is an amazing story, though. As much as you think that's funny, that is amazing story. That is so cool. That is really cool. Short to little to large. That is amazing. Seriously, that is. I mean, something that I'll say that was pretty amazing about me is when I was 8 years old, my brother was born on my birthday. So I mean, I guess that isn't hugely uncommon, but that is kind of like weird and special, I guess. That we've got the same birthday, but we're 8 years apart. Mama, it was like predestined. For tier 4 6-star for Shiva, that's what I need. A lot of stuff. I've got a GPS. I think I got that from. Was that from the last gear event? I'm not sure what that was from. There was something the last event that I got that from. It doesn't have the same story, does it, Ashley? Unfortunately, Short Little Smith it isn't so storytelling. It's not so great. Short little large. Couldn't make that up. I actually knew your surname was large from you from Twitter. But when you said little, my memory just thought, it must be little. And then when I was sitting here, I was like large. I was like, oh wait, it is, isn't it? It is. So I'm only into names relevant to size. I could make such an easy joke here. I could just make such an easy joke. We'll skip it. 1 million food as well. I didn't see that. And that's a lot of food to get to tier 4. I haven't fully upgraded my Shiva claws yet, but I'm not sure. I don't think I managed to show you guys last week too much. But I did get a second crit on my Shiva claws. I got the huge bonus, and that makes a big difference. Well, whether it was very large or huge, it would have made just as good a difference, I think. You've heard it, well, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Your best joke, your sub count. Well, if you want your subs to improve, you just have to keep grinding with videos. I'm gonna be honest, it isn't easy, and you have to. I'm gonna be honest. One of the special ingredients to being like even slightly successful on YouTube is just a little bit of luck. That's it. How do you get high level 5-star? It is hard to get the gear, especially if you're new to the game. I can't imagine what it's like being new to the game right now, because I mean, it almost seems like gear's slowed down. It's hard for me. I'm really relying on my stock. Like my stock gear is okay. On this region it's pretty decent. I've got 30 flax, I've got 25 beanies, it's not too bad. And then bags I have 25, and then walkies I've got 26. So I'm okay on this region. But look at this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There, weather journals. Look at that. 1. I've got 1. I don't know how I've managed to do that. How have I got 20 what is it? 31 flak jackets and 1 weather journal? Oh wait, can I get this? No, I can't. It's not good, is it? Gear offer, home mart. So I can only get this on road maps, like gear maps when they pop up. And the reason this is a problem, for me at least, is because I wanna upgrade this guy and I can't. I can't do it. Can't do it, Captain. You're running low on gear, you don't even have a wool beanie. You think you'll ascend Glenn? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Just because he fits into my team really well. Look, I'll show you how I've done my team. I've got a command, and I basically have him there to stay alive. He hasn't got any. He's not going to do his rush that often. Whereas if I make the Glenn my command, he's so much more tanky. He's got like 1,000 more stat on defense, and you know, I mean, look, 786. He's not maxed. He's 10 levels off max. But let's say it gets to 900. It's never going to get to 900. But 900 and 1200. Okay, 900 and 1200. So let's. Oh, we can't check him. I was like, let's check him. Oh wait, what? Oh, okay. There we go. So she is ascendable. So she did pop up. Okay, that's better news. That is better news, but it's still going to be 44 runs, and that's still going to take a year. That's still going to take a year. But that is much better news. So at least you've got 2 options to get her. But I don't know. Faction assault. Yeah, okay. Caleb Duncan, hey. Super Iron Kids. I haven't ignored you. You've just been talking a lot. You've been talking a lot. But you died for 30 seconds and then you got sent home from school. And you got half the day off. Well, I don't know. I'd want more than half a day off if I died for 30 seconds, I'm going to be honest. Who's better, Mirabel or Romanov? Probably Mirabelle. Just because she can be a 6-star. I mean, a lot of people don't like her because there's so many of her, but she's okay. Especially if you use her as a leader. Just make sure you utilize her lead skill. Six-star Mirabelle or 5-star Mirabelle? I've got both. I use both in my other region. I'm just going to do a couple of raids just to get some of the tickets. Might as well get some food at the same time. Please stun. Thank you. 6 attacks, 1 stun. I was like, come on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Can you open my 5-star characters after level up? I can't open your stuff. But I can wish you the best of luck. I mean, the 5-star wheel is huge right now, so the chance of you getting something good is really small. Okay, we'll do 56k food. Stun. Yes. 2 stuns. Looks as if Scope is watching the stream. I have had Callie Shane on the stream before. She has been around before. Now, I don't want this guy to go off. He can be scary. He can be scary. And I'll kill this guy. And I'll taunt this guy. And I'll rush this guy. So everyone's confused or taunted or something. Dead. Well, it's good. It's good that they've added her to, like, the Tara or Tara. That they've added her to 4-star being able to be ascended, but it's still going to take a lot of goes. It's still going to take, you know, at least 40. You know, not at least, but on average 44 goes. There's going to be one guy out there who's really unfortunate and really unlucky, and it's going to take like, you know, 55 goes still. Who should I eat? I'll eat you again. My luck is trash. I have Yumiko, Mirabelle, Victor, Pete, Glenn, Romanov. Which Victor? Which Victor is that? Oh, she's commented on some of your videos. That's nice. Not commented on any of my videos. Carson looks like a tin can. Yeah, he does look kind of like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz, you know. Food. Are you kidding me?
Feels good. Sounds good.
Tesla, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You hit me up again. Scopely is a rip sometimes. Man, thanks for the donation, man. Seriously. I mean, it is hard. It can be hard. A lot of people think that the forums are where it is at in terms of like what should be listened to and stuff, but that's $10, Tesla. I added it up. My maths. That's 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 10. That's quick maths. Quick maths. Why did it jump out of raid screen? Ting go quack quack. And all you be ducking. Hold up, this is the lockdown strip club. Give $1 less and lockdown has to share a secret. What? What? I don't know. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this. One more raid. One more. Man, farming these tickets is gonna be hard work. Instead of 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Man. We don't use multiplications in this channel. Check the statistics. Check that, the statistics, mate. The statistics. That's why the guy is so funny, just like in a very, very low-key way. And where's the food at? Give me 120k. There we go. How do you guys attack when you do attacks in like raids? I actually focus the 6 stars because I know they're not going to rush if I do that. And then basically if I kill them, I know I'm only dealing with 5 stars. Oh, I'm not complaining. No complaints. Definitely no complaints. I'm very, very, very happy with that. With those donations, with the super chats. I was very surprised as well, you know. Hey Locke, do you know any good bakeries around here? Because I want a cutie pie just like you. Probably the best one you've said so far. Probably the best one you've said so far. Still second best. Still second best though. Mama Deadhead is up there. She's like, she's wearing the crown. Oh boom, Tesla again. I don't look at the forums, I just go with the flow. Yeah. I mean, I think we all know where we're hurting. And it is like in gear, among other things.
Feels good.
Feels good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Am I playing hard to get? No, trust me, I would say I'm pretty easy. I'm not ignoring. I'm not ignoring. Okay, let's get to the other region. Don't think I've got much to do here. Skip crows, skip crows. Foods. Okay. I'm gonna check it again. I'm pretty sure I already checked. We've done everything, right? We've done everything. Just on the headline. I check every time. I check every time. I think I have got actually space on this region, so I'll be able to get maybe some weapons. Although weapons, I mean, they're not as amazing as they were before. I guess a lot of people just do you guys just farm weapons to try and get 4-star weapons to deconstruct them? And try and get like tapes and try and get kits. Attacker man, seriously. I'm spoken for. I'm spoken for. Mama Deadhead already pulled me with the L and M line. But I like your persistence. I don't think I've really got 4-star weapons for a while. I mean, I kind of farm blind now though as well. Like, I don't even look what I get. I just farm and farm and farm and farm and farm. Like, I used to look, but we've got so much energy now that it takes a long time to get through it. So I just farm and farm and farm and farm. Like, for instance, I was editing one of the videos from last week or the week before, and like from my live streams for a highlight video. And I realised I got 2 4-star weapons during the stream. I just didn't even realise at the time. I just don't really pay too much attention. Super Irons, goodbye, goodbye. So look at all these drop leads. I love my faction. Oh, we've got a double. We've got a double Rosa. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Do you have a map? Because I'm getting lost in your eyes. That's a good one. That's a good one. Godslayer, indeed. Indeed. Somebody's pretty decent. I'm guessing a lot of these you can find on Google. That's why Mama Deadheads was so good, because it felt like it was really for me, you know. It touched my heart, you know. And when lockdown, I was just feeling so. Look, have you noticed how much lag territories have added to the game? I lag all the time. I'm putting teams in territories. Yeah, it does get a little bit laggy, I'm going to be honest. Just in battle, hello. And we do have someone else leaving. Who was that? That was Ashley. Have a good evening. Have a good evening. But one thing I have noticed about territories is when you first go into a region, or like when you first turn on your game, when the territories pop-ups come up, it can sometimes be quite laggy, and then it can reboot your game. So just chill out for like the first minute. If I'm honest, just chill for the first minute. You're scared of tier 5 assault. Me and my brother are really looking forward to it. Like, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to give you some secrets about how faction assault works, yeah? This isn't like, this is stuff you're going to learn. I'm not doing any real spoilers. I'm the key to your lock. Well, well done. When you make teams for the faction assault, you need to have it so they can survive, you know? You're not going to be able to solo the boss that you come up against. You're not going to be able to kill them. The last boss has 1.4 million HP. You're not going to be able to kill that guy. So you're going to want to last as long as possible. And that comes from leads, that comes from buffs, and that comes from special characters. For instance, shields, not shields, but like guardian shields, and that also comes from revives, so you can pick your characters back up after they get taken down. You want to last as long as possible in the battle, because you're basically fighting a character that has So much HP you're never going to be able to solo, especially at tier 5. So sure, you do want to be able to do damage, but let's say you just take a pure damage team with no healers, no revives. Your team isn't going to be able to recover from any situation, and you're not going to be able to block damage. You're going to constantly take hits. There's nothing you can do about it. You're going to have to build a solid all-round team. And it's all about leaders. It's all about buffs. Like SR Zeke, if you haven't got him, he's really important. But from what I understand is you can only use these characters once every 24 hours. I'm not sure if there's a limit to how often you can actually do an attack. And also you've got to take into consideration weapons. I mean, while I do have a lot of stun on defense weapons on this region, I don't think stun on defense is actually good against these bosses, because only one thing can get stunned, I believe. Do you get better rewards on stage 16-1 than on 13-3? I'm not sure. I've never really done 13-3. The reason I did 16-1 majority of the time is because I just want to actually get rid of the energy. Because the energy, like, we have so much energy right now, it takes a long time to get rid of it. You know, I've got 75 max energy. That basically means I can run this nearly 10 times. And it takes a long time. So I'm gonna run it again. Have I got any roses? No. Let's take my man Morgan. I don't have a shield chart and want to go for 4-star shield from the assault depot. What do you think? He's underrated. I can look at him after this, but I think he's actually pretty underrated. Initially, I wrote him off. I got told off in a reply in my videos. If you ever think what I say isn't true, or whatever I'm saying is maybe not accurate, feel free to reply to my videos, because I'm not like some preacher. I don't know everything. I'm not going to be able to tell you everything, but some people might have more insight into some stuff. And this guy basically made me realize that he potentially can get 2k HP if you have the right lead, because he has really high base HP for a 4-star. He has like 1200. So if you get 40% extra, that's another 480. And that's basically what? 1700 damage. You get 30% weapon. You know, that's another, you know, at least another 400-500. So he's going to have over 2000 HP. Then when he rushes, he gets another 40% HP. He's going to have so much HP for a 4-star. I think he's got the highest HP for a 4-star I've ever seen. His defense might be a bit of an issue, but he has pain split, so he only takes half the damage that he actually takes, which is pretty decent. What's my favorite alcohol beverage? I don't actually really drink alcohol, I'm going to be honest. But I kind of like cider. Pear cider. But other than that, I don't really drink alcohol. Maybe Bailey's. Irish cream. It's quite nice. Tank Negan is... if you mean the actual tank, the actual boss, he is green, yes. But if you mean the character that you can ascend, he's yellow. So like SR Zekli, 2 Shivas, 6-star, Michonne with absolute defense and revive. I mean, yeah, mama, but eventually that team's going to die. And what you've got to realise is once that team dies, you have to have multiple teams. You can't have one team. You have to have multiple teams to take on this event. You have to figure out multiple teams. So you should start putting together multiple teams right now. You might even want to split your Shivas up and have a Shiva in multiple teams. So like 1 Shiva in one team, because having 2 Shivas in one team, I mean, it's good, but I mean, maybe a little bit overkill. I mean, it's up to you at the end of the day. I mean, the first time you run it, you'll get how it works. But I saw a lot of complaints, like people were dying to characters that had like 1,000,000 HP. It's like, really? You're working together with your team. You're working together with your faction. You have to have multiple teams, 100%. I'd say at least 3, if not like 5. You know, you have to have a lot of teams. I'm not sure how effective weapons are going to be. So like base stat weapons might be good, like HP, damage, defense, AP on attack. Like stun on defense, I don't think it's going to work against some of the components. Because look, I can show you how it works here. When you come up against the boss, let's say you go tier 5, when you come up against the boss, it's Negan, but it's also these extra components that you see here. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And generally I think there's either all of them or a certain amount of them. So it'll be 5 things they'll come up against. And as you can see, the components have skills. So Negan can be attacked until Mind Plow, can't be attacked until Mind Plow is destroyed. Every 8 turns grant 20% AP to Negan. You know, some of these, when you get to phase 5, which is eventually going to happen, look at this, every 5 turns stun up to 2 enemies for 2 turns. That's what that does. That is horrible. And it's got 72,000 HP. As long as everyone attacks at the same time and takes it down, it's not going to be too hard. I'll take down the lock to your heart. Bit too cheesy, too cheesy. Yeah, if you look at this, when you complete these support stages, you have to do these stages first. And some of these have requirements. So when you do like the first stage, it looks like he's a shield. Oh no, he's indomitable. Okay. When you're being attacked, better chance to reflect the damage to the attacker. So he's going to reflect, but he also, once you've killed him, if your team survives, you still can't use him for 24 hours, I'm pretty sure. So you don't want to use your best teams too early. Yeah, I think it's about participation, obviously. You need everyone to participate. But the rewards are based on your damage. But I think it only affects the assault markers. We'll look at that character that someone talked about. He's in the museum. You need 6 dumbbells. And he's a 4-star shield. He looks bad. He's actually pretty good. Like I said, he's got 1,262 HP. You add 30% to that from a weapon. Then if you've got Mirabelle lead, you add another 40% of the new total. It's not 40% of the base, it's 40% of the new total. He's going to have over 2k HP. And then when he gets his rush go off, he gets 40% bonus HP on top of that. Which is, he's going to have like 3k HP. He is going to be a 4-star. His defense is low. You need to get that defense up. It's really important to get that defense up. So good weapons for him, like a really good weapon for him. If any of you got this in one of the past events, I'm not sure if I've still got it on this region. I really hope I've still got it on this region, because this is the region I'd get him on if I was to get him. Please say I've still got this weapon. I think I don't. I think I deconstructed it. I'm mad. I'm angry. Did I deconstruct it? I think I did. Oh, I actually did. Oh, I messed up so bad. How was I to know? How was I to know? Oh no! Oh no, we have it. We have it. There we go. That's the weapon. If you've got that weapon, you get an extra 30% defense when HP is more than 70%, and he's already got 25% HP. You can just add like 40% defense to this, and he's gonna be good. So have 70% extra defense. which is pretty decent. But there is another weapon. I might have it on my other region. Let's go check. It was from another event. That was pretty good. Are you playing on mouse? Are you playing on PC? Yes, I am playing on PC. And you're hearing mouse clicks because I'm pressing my push to talk button, which is on the side of my mouse. The other weapon is this one. I'm pretty sure I didn't deconstruct it here. So this is the weapon I talked about before. More defense. And this is from an event. I think this is the better one. 35% defense when taking damage from enemies with more than 60% of their HP. I think this is the better one to get. So if you've got this, Abraham's prepared assault rifle, and this was from an event. I kept a hold of these. Yeah, it's pretty nice. How long am I going to stream for? Not too much longer. It's already been nearly 3 hours. Man, it goes quick. Man, it goes quick. I did ask about this last week, and I wanted to know how people would feel, and people seemed pretty interested last week, so I'll ask again. In future streams, I've thought about maybe at the end of a stream playing the Telltale Games, like video game, like one chapter during my stream, like at the end of my Walking Dead stream. What do you think about that? Baby, your bed is the key to my heart. Okay. So some of these have been decent, some of them not so much. Yeah, he has more health. Exactly, he has more health. The only downside to this shield is that he is tough, and that means, you know, there isn't much in terms of defensive weapon he can get. Impair on defense isn't a defensive weapon. I mean, it is nice because it impairs them, but he will still take masses of damage because of it. Taco Man, that was a good one. Locke, you must be a banana because I find you appealing. That was a pretty good one. So I think from next week I'll start doing the Telltale Games. I do own the first one, so we'll play through the first one. And I think I own 100 Days, isn't like a side thing. We'll play that as well. But we'll only do one chapter each week. I think that's a good way to go. So this guy with this weapon, or one of these two weapons, if I can get to them. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? In here. So either the Jesus rifle that we got given, this one, and you can either just put defense on this, so 30% defense, 35% defense, 40% defense, or just 30% defense and maybe try and get the HP to 35. You know, stacking HP won't be too bad on him. The only downside to him is his defense is so low. You kind of need that bonus stat on the third slot to be defense for him to be really like viable. His defense is really low. But an extra 30% and then an extra 30% defense would actually be pretty decent. He would have what? 30% of 700 is going to be about 230, and then you're going to have around about 1,000 at that point. So it's another 3. So you'll have about 1,350 defense at that point, which is pretty decent. That's in line with like some of the 6 stars base, but like some of the, I think a lot of them have got a little bit higher. Like yeah, 1,500. Let's see what 6-star Abe has. He's like considered a tank. Like he'll be about 150 behind 6-star Abe, but he'll have more HP. Like off base, that is. So he'll be slightly less defensively tanky, but have more HP. He's gonna rely heavily on that bonus HP, and he's gonna rely heavily on Pain Split. But he is actually one of the cheapest things to get from what I've seen at the depot. Let's have a little look. Like, look how much it costs. These dumbbells, you only need 6. They only cost 1,500. Okay, so I think, what does anyone remember what extreme sale does? Is it minus 40% or minus 35%? 400 days is confusing. Oh, it's 400 days. I think I've played through it before. I think I have. You won't throw your Michonne away, but here's not a bad pickup if you need a shield. Yeah, indeed. I mean, I don't need a range shield on this region. I have Conrad's if I need a range shield. But on my other region, I don't have a range shield. The reason a range shield would be pretty useful is because he works fairly well with a Mirabelle lead, just because Mirabelle will give him tons of HP. That's pretty much it. If you can get a leader that gives HP and defense, even better. That'll work even better. Attack is really nice. Like, attack teams with Mirabelle in will do a lot of damage. But if they have defense, obviously much more tanky. So yeah. Do you know when the next elite? I don't know when any gear maps come up. I really need gear maps to pop up myself. So I don't ignore comments. Sometimes I just do miss them. Let's have a little read. I can't remember what 100 days is from. Why have I got that in my head? On a scale of 1 to America, how free are you tonight? Okay. Okay. They're getting worse. No problem, Charmander Gaming. Have a good night. Can I do this? 29 minutes. Let's do world map on the other region again. Am I an American football fan? I have watched American football, but I live in the UK, so you know, it's not really. I'd say out of all the American sports, I like basketball the most. But I still like, you know, normal football the most out of everything. What's with everyone chatting me up? Everyone's just like trying to hit on me. Okay, let's level up Mirabelle a bit. I've got 2 stars. I do. I got that food, but it's disappearing. Okay. A few more levels in there. Let's do some raids on this region. This raid team doesn't look as pretty, but it's still pretty effective. So we're coming up against 1 6-star. My husband called. I told him about my pickup line and he laughed really hard. He took it as a challenge and said, "Sarah, you need to get a new lock because I'm the only key for your heart." Jesus. I'm getting absolutely wrecked right now. I don't know how this has happened. I'm like stuck in the middle of this somehow. I'm feeling used. I only got 1 6-star and not so good 5 stars, and I played the game like 2 years. Basically, the way to get characters is to hit milestones. You know? Not milestones, sorry. Rank rewards. So if you're consistently coming in the bottom rank reward, i.e. 800 to 500, you're going to take you 10, nearly 12 events to get 1 5-star. Whereas I come in the top 500 and sometimes in the top 100. I don't try too hard to come in the top 100. It really depends on the tournament. For instance, if it's a raid tournament, sometimes I do. Level up has been pretty hard on me recently. I'm going to be honest. What's in this bag? Okay. Level ups has been pretty hard on me recently. Just because I'm running out. I don't have the food. Yeah, I'm stuck in the middle of the banner. Exactly. If you're in the 500, that's good. You just want to try and come in, I'd say, as a minimum. Like, I know, obviously, if everyone does this, you can't do this. But you want to try and get where I am right now as a minimum for most events. If you can get in the top 100 without really expending too much, it's worth. I mean, let's look at my raid cans, for instance. A lot of people save their raid cans, yeah? And I don't, but I still have 70. You should just basically do everything that can get you raid cans, which basically means supply depot gets you raid cans, you know? I also buy weapons in here just to deconstruct, because characters aren't really useful for me at the moment. Gator or Andrea? Well, Gator becomes a 6-star sooner than Andrea, if you mean the blue Andrea. Carolina Panthers. I'd say if I was an American football fan, I don't know, I'd probably be. Oh, you got lucky come up. Let me just check that all those characters are in the right place. If I was an American football fan, I'd probably be a Steelers fan. And the reason I'd be a Steelers fan is because I used to play Madden a long time ago. And I used to play as the Steelers. And Jerome Bettis used to be a monster for me. That running back blitzing past people. Get out of my way. I used to hit all the records. Okay, we're getting a lot of XP from this. How many levels do we get? Oh, we get a few. We get a few. I'm only doing this level up with XP missions, really, and just... Oh, I might get top 100. Oh, I hit one. You see, I can get a flak here. I think some of you guys might remember that I had really bad flaks in this region. And I managed to get like 7 flaks in the last map that popped up. Either they increased the drop rate or I just got really lucky. I'm not sure. I saw I saw it. I did see it. Oh, I didn't read this one. The word of the day is legs. Let's go back to my place and spread the word. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know how good. Yeah, Jerome Bettis is well retired. He's been retired for a while, like 10 years, right? It has been a while, right? Didn't he retire after they won the Super Bowl? Yeah. I mean, it's been a while since I played Madden. 15 years probably. But if I was a fan right now, I don't know. I always like the Cowboys just because their logo was pretty awesome. Just a star. It's kind of cool. The Miami Dolphins, again, pretty cool. I'm not sure who else. Washington Redskins, again, another cool one. And a lot of cool teams. I mean, Jesus, Taco Man, you have to stop. You have to stop. My god. Hello, Steve Huffman. Denver is your team, but you suck now. I mean, that is weird. See, this is what's weird about American sports compared to what I'm used to. It's because you have the draft system. Your team can be good for like 3 or 4 years and then suck for like 4 or 5. That's how it works, right? Whereas in football or soccer, as you guys say, like there's no draft system. You know, a team is generally going to be on top for a long time if they're a good team. And it's about history of the team, you know. Works the same way in basketball and stuff. I'm sorry, Taco Man, I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with being number 2. Look, Mama Deadhead is married and spoken for. So being number 2 to Mama Deadhead isn't so bad. It isn't so bad. Mama, yeah, for sure. Made your night better. Not about mine. I'm scared to go to my bed now. Gonna have Taco Man just there, just waiting for me. It's like, okay. Who are you? In football, it's not all about the money. Like in Premiership football and stuff. It's generally about the prestige. You know, the biggest teams, the ones with the biggest history. Like, a lot of people want to play for Liverpool. Okay? A lot of people want to play for Liverpool, but they haven't won anything for a very long time, and it's because they used to win things 40 years ago, you know? Yeah, I don't mind Liverpool. Manchester United. See, again, Manchester United haven't won anything for a while, like anything decent. But people still want to play for them because they're a big club. They've got this history there now. I got 1 5-star and 1 4-star weapon in 2 years. 1 5-star char and 1 4-star weapon in 2 years. Is that unlucky? I think yes. With the normal tokens. You mean the tokens like this? Like this. I mean, yeah, that is kind of unlucky. But 4-star weapons are really hard to get. Sometimes I get like 1 every 80 pulls, you know? Yeah, pretty much super iron. It's all compliments, okay. Cheers, Nick. Cheers. Yeah, this stream is wrapping up. I'm actually really close to the 3-hour mark. I kind of wanted to wait for my weapon on the other region, and I think I might be able to skip it with a video. So I'll do a world map. Oops. Let me actually select one. There we go. And then I can skip it on the other region, and that'll probably be the end of the night. So next week what I'm going to do is I'm going to stream The Walking Dead like I have the last couple of weeks. But we're going to do Telltale Games at the end of the stream. So the stream will be just as long, but I'll stop playing The Walking Dead probably about 45 minutes earlier. Like, I will stream The Walking Dead for 2 hours or 2.5 hours. Unlike what I'm doing currently, which is like 3-4 hours. And then we'll do 1 chapter of Telltale Games. And we'll try and do that each week. And then I'll also upload that chapter to YouTube as well. So if you haven't played the Telltale game series, you can tune in to find out actually what happens, because a lot of guys within this game, within the Walking Dead Road to Survival, may not actually know what happens in the Telltale game series. I know there's like five games in total now, but there's the 3 main chapters, or the 3 main games, and then there's like Michonne's side game, and then there's the 400 days, not 100 days, the 400 days side game as well. So I'll try and play as many of those as possible. I think I have 3 of them, so I can play a few of them. We've got Ezekiel to tier 3. I hadn't planned on top 10, but I've got a show it now. Ezekiel, I mean, 6 stars give so much points. What's with the unhappy face, mama? Unhappy face, then smiley face. Yeah, thanks Taco, thanks. Thanks for the shout lines as well. Oh, did my stream just go down? Did my stream just go down? Am I here? Did my stream just stop? It should be back. It just for some reason it just said offline, online. Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, it says it's back. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I've got no idea what happened. It just said reconnecting and then it reconnected, but it took like 15 seconds to do that. Is anybody alive in chat? Is anybody alive in chat? I don't know why it just stopped and started again. I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah, I'm really not sure what just happened. And my stream just stopped and then started, so hopefully it didn't do anything for you guys. That was kind of weird. I'll have to look into that. That was kind of weird. Absolute defense rules. Damn you. This is why I need stuns to happen on defense. Come on, guns. Not a single stun on defense. An absolute defense. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Okay, we got a couple of stuns. We got a couple. Okay, we got another. This is good. This is good. This is good. Don't rush. Okay, we got a rush. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, what shall I do? I think I'll command. Probably. And I'll take out him just because he can stop the stuns. Oh no. Okay, yeah. And then I'm gonna rush. And then I'm gonna rush. And then I'll take out. I really need to take this guy down because he can just keep reviving. Okay. Easy peasy. I'm here. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. I am sorry, guys. It just said reconnecting, and my stream went down for 10 seconds, but then it came back up again. Yay, I get my coins for the day. Okay. I'm just going to do my raids on this region, and I'm going to go to my other region and then hopefully get my weapon back. And then we are done. We are well and truly done. I'm sorry. My streams are only meant to last 2 hours. We've just gone over 3. Oh, I got wrecked. I got absolutely wrecked. But we've just gone over 3, which is fine, which is cool. I don't mind. I don't mind. But next week, what I'm gonna do is what I've already said on the stream is I'm gonna do about 2.5 hours of The Walking Dead Road to Survival, and then I'm gonna do Telltale Games, the first chapter of Telltale Games. I think that'd be pretty fun to experience the game on stream. It'll be the first time I played the game on stream. What's your favourite? I'm a deadhead. Yeah, it should be fun. It really should be fun. Kind of looking forward to it already. I need to get installed and need to get some nice overlays and stuff. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. That's the fit. Well, actually, it's still 1 year. It's still over 1 year. But they did add that, so it's just another way of getting it. Unfortunately, it still is 1 year. Because it'll take 44 goes to get her. And, what should I do? Probably gonna do that. Yeah, I really love Clementine. Without doing too many spoilers, the Walking Dead, damn, I didn't stun. The Walking Dead Telltale game, I think that game went forward in time more than any other game, correct? Like, characters get older in that game much more compared to... God, absolute defense is horrible. Stunned, good. Wilkins, can you give it a rest, mate? I don't know. I don't know if 3's worth getting. I heard 3. I've heard they're all good. I haven't heard any too many bad things, if I'm honest. Ooh. No, I didn't have enough for that, did I? I was like, does that mean I've got enough for a pool? I don't think so. I think this is the reason I did 2 pools on, yeah. I think we're done on this region. I'll just set this off. So we're done on this region. Got a bit more foods, which is good. I'm probably just going to stick to legendary training now. You might be able to buy them in one. I can check Steam. I'll buy off Steam. Oh, another 2 defense. It's my old raid team. It's my old defense team still getting defenses, like full HP both times. It's such a sustained team. It's really hard to kill this team. What am I doing here? The weapon. 6 minutes. Okay, we'll wait 6 minutes. I'll do some... Should I do some world map? Maybe we'll get some characters or something drop, I don't know. I can destroy weapons, can't I? I can destroy weapons to get weapons. Sell. You just can't long press here, so a bit boring. Okay, that's 50 weapons. Sell. Rosa, let's go. It's so different to actually play the character and get attached. Yeah, 100%, I agree, Mama. The story is really, really good as well. Like, it really pulls you in. I just remember, like, getting really wrapped up in the story one of the times I was playing it and just, like, starting to lie back a bit and chill out and just, like, take my hand off the mouse, and then suddenly I had to do something to save someone's life or, like, to stop something from happening. And I was just like, my reaction nearly like knocked my monitor off my desk because I just like lounged forward to grab my mouse. Disassemble, like 1-star weapons, you get nothing from them. If I could sell for food, I would sell for food more regularly if I could long press. If I'm honest. Give me a weapon, give me a weapon. Hospital Rick. Yeah, I managed to get him on the 1 pull when he was premium. He is really nice with Zeke. He goes off every other turn, 56 AP with huge leading, huge weapon. I wonder why it's like coming up against my defense team. In a 5-star world it was really good, but in 6 stars not so much, but yeah. Oh, I thought we got something there, did we? We did not. We nearly done? Can I skip? No, I can't skip. One or two more road world maps and we should be good. No more drop leads. Oh, one more drop leads. Level my tunes, so unsatisfying to see. What? My tunes, I've got who I need maxed out. There's no reason to max anyone else out. I'm short on food as it is. And XP missions I use to level up like 4 stars and 3 stars to ascend. I have so many unleveled 5s that you need. Okay, I can look at them. I mean, I don't think anyone's that good. The good characters that I get, I level most of the time. Like I got Jesus on my other region that has the bonus HP, so I leveled him. I thought he's pretty decent. He could become useful in some way. They didn't fix her. That isn't a fix. They just made her ascendable. That's it. You still need to do it 44 times on average to get that Tara. I don't have Blue Michonne, I don't have Teresa, I don't have Rayma. I have the Red Magna from Ascension, which is not the shield. Oh yeah, true. That is true, Jake. That is true. But I mean, it's still gonna take far too long. We'll do one more. Have I got another drop lead? Would appear not. I can't believe I got a stun gun again. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to level 115 before next week. I'm not sure how close I am. I think I'm only in the first 10% on region. And I need to get to 115 to get duct tape and kits. I've leveled the characters I need to level. I don't need to level characters that I don't need to level. That makes no sense. I saved mine for level up for a long time. Like, if you check my past videos, I got like 4 million in a level up, and I won Cal, and it was like the last level up that gave a prize, which was 5-star Cal. All the other level ups have been pretty poor prizes since. So I'm really happy. Did I say 4-star Cal? I meant 5-star Cal. And I use Cal on attack now, and he's really useful on my attack team, in like conjunction with Shiva. I lock characters a lot. But I'll look at my characters. I'm pretty sure none of them are useful that I haven't leveled. Like none of them are, if they become 6 stars, I'll max them and maybe 6-star them. You know, I've maxed out Barker on my other region, but I haven't ascended him. I just maxed him out just because, you know, potentially he could become a good 6-star. So I just waited for it on that. Not too happy with how he could be, so I didn't ascend him. We're gonna get anything good? Apparently not. Apparently not. I mean, the main characters I use are all maxed. My defense team used to be Ezekiel, Javier, Conrad, Dwight, and Rick. So it was all the people at the top. I also now have Shiva and Cal on my attack teams. The only person who isn't maxed on my attack team is Morgan, and that's because I got him fairly recently. But I have been hitting him up with some XP. Do some more. But look, food goes quick, and I don't have mad stock of food anymore. And I prefer not to just eat into my reserves. Yeah, me too. I'm excited to see a 6-star. It's really be really interesting. Hopefully I can get some food. I raid for food now. Like this guy gives me 120k food. But Cal is really nice. And I hate when I don't stun on attack. It really annoys me. I do 3 attacks and don't stun. Are you kidding me? 6 attacks to stun. Oh, if he's Guardian 2, I'll be so happy if he's Guardian 2. It'll be so cool. And the reason he works well with Shiva is because obviously anything that he taunts, Shiva gets 30% extra damage against. So it's really, really nice. I really hope he gets Guardian 2. I also hope he has a locked on weapon like he does currently that has AP down on it already. Like it does currently, you know? I hope they don't change too much about him. And I hope his AR doesn't get too slow, because it's always going to get slower. Where is he? I hope his AR doesn't get too slow. It's 56 currently. I should just put some more crit on this, I guess. I should just put more crit on in the meantime. But yeah, his His AR is 56 currently. It's always going to get a bit slower than that. It has to. So I guess it will go to like 58, 66, or 76. It'll be one of those three. But either of those, any of those are okay for me. Guardian 2. That will be nice. That would be very nice. Okay, I should be able to skip this weapon. I can. I think if I get a crit, it's just 30% HP. In 2 years when he can be ascended. He's in the next batch. But, yeah. Hopefully I get a crit just for some HP. No. No crit for me. 24%. I'll probably just keep it because why not? I think in this one, I've actually done the first ever upgrade without doing a kit and without doing a tape. I just threw it in with a little bit of success, supposedly. Oh yeah, look, see, it says I don't get any crit bonus. I only get 15% extra success. I don't get any crit bonus. Even though it says I got crit bonus here, the reason I don't get any crit bonus is because I use no crit items. But I've just thrown it in just to see. Just to see. Yeah, indeed. We had quite a few leaks recently, and none of those have come out yet, so maybe soon enough. We'll just have to wait and see though. What's this? Romanov stash. Is this? I didn't see this before. Yeah, okay. What's part 2? Is this only one part? It's a weird stash, isn't it? He's not even ascendable. That's a really weird stash. I don't know. I don't get why they're promoting 5 stars still. Like, why are they doing 5-star promotions? They need to do one from free to play at least, or one from like the old tunes soon. But anyway, guys, that is the end of my stream. I had some serious luck today. I got a stun on defense again. I can't believe that. That is unreal. My Upson region is shaping up to be pretty disgusting, like weapon-based team. Next week, I'm going to start at the same time. So if you want to know what time that is, that's 3 hours and 20 minutes ago from right now, which is 8 o'clock my time, which is 8 p.m. UTC. So if you want to find out what time it is UTC, you can just hit up right now. Just Google UTC time right now and it should tell you. But it's 3 hours, 20 minutes ago. I'm going to stream for about 2.5 hours next week, and then we're going to do the first chapter of Telltale Games. Hopefully you guys are around to tune into for that. I really did enjoy some of our conversations tonight. Even some of the pickup lines, especially Mama Deadheads. Seriously, that was very, very good. But yes, indeed. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I'm going to say keep on surviving. Yeah, keep on surviving.